Judeo-Christian belief that there's an Armageddon. And by the way, that radio show that I was talking about could kind of be like what I'm talking about that radio show. Let's say that you sit around and talk about Armageddon. All your life, you're Christian, you hear about it, you read Revelations, it's in church, we talk about it, blah, blah. Then later on, fast forward, you're having an intellectual, a geopolitical conversation about what you think's going to happen in the future. You don't think you're going to be influenced by all that goddamn Revelation talk. It's hopeless. It'll never work. There's going to be a great battle. It should be between China and the United States. You can't think straight. Well, if you listen to enough of that radio show, that guy, it's entertaining, but it's mush for your mind, and it reinforces all of the standard New World Order company line. In comedy, you got to be like, I don't know. If you're demystified or philosophical in any way, you're not going to think it's funny. And in fact, not a lot. It's subtle. But I found traces of a couple of things that were quite ugly. Well, but, reverse racism.
Hey, man.
Well, listen, man.
What am I saturating my mind with mush?
No, we need exchanges of ideas. We need people like me to listen to stuff like that and not be balkanized against even listening to it. That's the biggest problem, is our balkanization of our thoughts based on our experiences and what we're exposed to and what we choose to believe. That's all. And you and I both know the more awake you get when you listen to media, you hear all the Illuminati shit.
Yeah. Hey, and maybe, dude, I've heard this dude talk about the Illuminati. You know what I mean? So I know he knows. That's just, I don't know why I was still. I'm going to defend this show.
This is important to understand for people to understand, too. These bankers, these Zionist guys, money is no object. They have so much money, you can't even imagine. The Zionists fund anti-Zionist organizations. The Saudis fund anti-Saudi organizations. Why would you do that? Because war is deception, my man. War is deception. If I had a zillion dollars and my job was to control the universe, I'm going to be master of New World Order, I'm going to hire all kinds of organizations that are against me. Get Pete Santilli types out there talking and just discredit everybody. Orders. Monsanto. Order. Chemicals, trails, New World Order. Hooked with Christianity equals revelation, death, and apocalypse. Get your bug out bag. The bug out bag is the most ridiculous fucking concept in the world. It's a chick idea. It's a purse.
I don't know. The survival slingshot sounds kind of silly.
The survival slingshot has been designed by a NASA scientist for NASA-like durability. You think we went to the moon? Guess again. I mean, everything's phony. Everything's a lie. Christopher Columbus was a fucking slave driver, man. The Spaniards, La Raza. Yeah, you dumb fuck Latino motherfuckers. Do you know what the Spanish were doing to the Indian inhabitants in fucking Mexico? La Raza. You're a half-breed. That's how the Spaniards look at you. The fucking Pope, who was burning people at the stake and ripping their breasts off with breast rippers. Look it up. Were shocked when they heard the Spaniards tell them what they were doing to them over there. Everything's a lie.
Did I hear you say breast rippers?
Breast rippers, yes.
Please, can you elaborate? What a breast ripper is?
It is a cast iron device shaped similar to a tongue that has a very specific shape that you can place on a woman's breast and with a jerk backwards will tear it off.
Oh, my goodness.
Called a breast ripper.
Ah, that's brutal.
It's a variation of the cat's claw. But no, we want the Pope in charge.
Breast rippers.
Do you know what the most popular religion in history was? It's not Christianity. The longest running religion.
No idea.
The crocodile. People worship the crocodile for almost 60,000 years. The crocodile was a god for 60,000 years. Longer by like 10, a score of 10 of any other religion. You know, God sends the messenger of heaven to a small Palestinian Jewish community. He's not worried about the Australians. He's not worried about the Chinese who had an alphabet at that time. No, he sends them to Palestine, where they don't even have enough sense to write it down. And you can't eat fish on Friday. You can't kiss on Friday. Here, drink from this cup and eat of my body and drink of my blood. And you're a piece of shit because of some devilly, Satan-y snake man came in and fooled the people 4,000 years ago. And where did Adam and Eve's sons' wives come from? And animals went 2 by 2 into the ark.
Built
and
by
if you're gay, off with your head. If you disrespect your parents, if you commit adultery, we'll drive a beat up your ass with a hammer. Very common punishment. Driving a beat into an adulteress's rectum.
Oh, my goodness. With a hammer.
With a hammer, yeah. Did you know on YouTube there's over 4 billion views a day?
That's
that's only 30% of the videos. No wonder no one's watching my video. I got to congratulate you. I looked at your YouTube channel. You got videos with like 1.5 million views. What the hell, bro? You're viral.
Isn't that crazy?
I don't even have it. I don't understand how you do it.
Hey, you know, that video's been up for a long time. It didn't get any views except if all those views were in the last like 4 or 5 months.
What the fuck? I mean, I got 58 views on a great show.
I don't know what happened. Just like, I don't know. I think some people got a hold of that video and helped share it for me somewhere or something weird, because that brought a lot of subscribers too. It's just, and man, people can't get enough of watching the police beat the shit out of people, because a lot of people don't know it goes on, you know. And when they see it, they're like, "Holy shit!" Bam, 1.5 million views.
So, by the way, it's not the Jews. Per se.
Oh, but hey, did you see the new video?
I did about the dolphins that get high on pufferfish.
Yeah, that's it. That's some crazy shit.
I think we just need to enjoy the decline.
What else can we really do?
You know, some people say, oh, you want it to crash. I do. This shit's evil. I am not proud of the United States. Me and some guy were talking about how something's screwed up. And I said, man, the United States is just screwed up. And then some guy in line goes, I think America's pretty good. Still good. And I was like, bro, Jesus Christ. Okay, dude, think what you want. Sounds good. Nothing is more vulgar than patriotism. Once again, it's not the thinking man's.
It's collectivism.
Profession. Patriotism. I mean, Vietnam, not good. Korean War, not good. World War II? I mean, really, what the fuck? World War I? What the fuck? War of 1812? War! Overthrow Chile? No problem. Overthrow Iran? No problem. Honduras? No problem. El Salvador? No problem. Attempt to cause a nuclear war in Cuba? No problem. No problem. Fake this, no problem. Fake that, no problem. Pearl Harbor, no problem. Kill the president, no problem. Fake the moon landing, no problem. Fake 9/11, no problem. It's just evil, vile. If you could see it in a tangible form when you write your check or they take your money out of your check, if you could like take it in your wallet and pull your money out and take a $100 bill and hand it to a guy, and then he takes that $100 bill and walks into a building, and the camera keeps following the $100 bill. The $100 bill goes to some channels. The camera keeps going. Suddenly it goes down into a cash register, and a big M16 is loaded into a box. And then you see the box traveling. Then you see the box open. Then you see a soldier grab it. Then you see a little kid. Bam, 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 bam. We're here to free you. Bam, 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 bam. If people could see, if all human life had the same value, there would be embargoes against the United States. The number one risk to safety and stability in the world right now is the United States.
Bullies.
It's a evil, corrupt, failing system. We have like all the hallmarks of Rome when Rome collapsed. We have a Caligula type character, although Caligula was highly misunderstood. Once again, another person that was demonized through history. But we have like a Caligula type emperor right now. Everything's cool. You want to break the Constitution? No problem. No impeachment. It's too much of a hassle. We got, Congress totally ineffective. They've been listening to everybody's phone calls. We know all about the porn. We know all about the kid. We know all about your cheating and lying. We got you. Look at the fucking SCOTUS, the Supreme Court, totally changing their mind mid-course. Why? Well, we saw what you were seeing, 7 years ago, May 8th, 3 o'clock in the morning, porn. Look at it, gay porn. It was widely reported that Zimmerman had no less than 3 very expensive gay thug porn memberships. And that he had spent like 3 hours watching it before that shooting. Gay thug porn. Right. Once again, I ask you, what did Tupac really contribute?
Man, he got killed before he could contribute everything he was trying. Dude, he was doing man, he got to where he was doing speeches and stuff, like he was trying to tell people about shit, and then he mysteriously dies or gets shot the fuck up.
Martin Luther King, serial philanderer, secret smoker, like sex addicted. JFK, horrible, store-bought president from an old bootlegging gangster Nazi supporting dad. Nice. Jackie O tried to fucking kill herself while she was married to that guy. He had her put in a fucking insane asylum and threatened to fucking give her electroshock therapy if she didn't chill. Marilyn Monroe, dead. Right? Boink, boink.
Right.
Stop talking so much. You embarrassed me at that dinner. Dead.
Yep, you're out. I'm seeing a trend.
Bohemian Grove. Nixon said, it's a bunch of gay guys running around. What the fuck is that?
I think his words were, it was the most faggoty thing he'd ever seen in his life.
And Nixon played the piano. Nixon loved his wife in a traditional way. Once again, Nixon's vilified. Every villain and hero that we know from our history is all fucking Jaxie Womp the upside down bullshit. Pol Pot killed 1 million people. No, he didn't. No, it was a secret bombing campaign in Cambodia and Laos. They dropped more bombs than they did on World War II on that fucking place. There were like 1 million people killed by bombs. By the time Pol Pot, a little store clerk, inherited that country, there were zillions of bodies. I'm not saying he was a good guy, but neither was Muammar Gaddafi. He was fighting the New World Order. So is Assad. So is the Iranians. What do the Iranians say? It's the Zionists. And by the way, Ahmadinejad is Jewish. By the way, the Saudi Arabian monarchy, they're Jewish.